In this video, we'll see how simultaneous equations can be applied to real-life problems, as in the one that follows. In this question, we're told that a man's age is twice his son's age, and that 5 years ago, the sum of their ages was 65 years, and we're asked to find their present ages. So what we do is we extract information from this question and form two equations that we can work with. From the first line, we are told that the man's age is twice his son's age. So the first thing we do is we pick a letter and represent the man's age. So we can say let the man's current age be M, and we can say let his son's current age be S. So from the first line, we're told that the man's age is twice his son's age. So we can write M equals 2 multiplied by S. That means the man's age M is twice his son's age, and we can make that our first equation. And the second line of the equation tells us that 5 years ago the sum of their ages was 65 years. So if you're 10 years today and someone says, how old were you 5 years ago, you subtract 5 years from your current age. So we do the same thing to the man's age and his son's age. Since the man's current age is M, 5 years ago his age would be M minus 5, and his son's age would be S minus 5. And that second line of the question tells us that the sum of their ages 5 years ago was 65 years. So the man's age 5 years ago, N minus 5, plus, which is the sum, his son's age 5 years ago, S minus 5, the sum of these two equals 65. So now we've worked it into another equation that we can work with. So what happens if we move these two minus 5s to this side, collecting like terms? They become plus 5. So M plus S, which is what we have here, is going to be equal to 65 plus 5 plus 5 when we move the 2 minus 5s to the other side. So 65 plus 5, 70 plus 5 is 75. So M plus S equals 75. So now we have two equations. We can call this one equation 2, and we have this one to be our equation 1. So we can work with these two equations to find the man's age and the son's age. Now from equation 1, we have that M, the man's age, equals 2S. So we can substitute this M equals 2S for M in equation 2. So instead of writing M plus S equals 75 as we have in equation 2, we replace this M here with 2S. So now we write 2S, which is representing M, plus S equals 75. So 2S plus S is going to be 3S equals 75. And if we divide both sides by 3, we have S equals 75 over 3, because 3S divided by 3 is going to leave us with S, which is what we have here. So S equals 75 over 3, and when you do that division, S equals 25. So we found that the son's age is 25. But from the first equation, we're told that M equals 2S. The father's age is twice the son's age. So M, the father's age, will be 2 times S. 2 multiplied by S, and S is 25. So 2 times 25 is 50. So the man is 50 years old, and his son is 25 years. And if you look at your answer, you'll see that your answer actually agrees with the question, because the question told you that the man's age is twice his son's age. 50 is 2 times 25, so 50 is twice 25. So that gives you assurance that your answer is correct.